Dear learners, I hope all of you are fine. I am also fine with the grace of Almighty Lord. Dear learners, I hope always you are staying home and you are completing your lesson properly. Dear learners, you always try to follow the rules of health because of COVID-19 is spreading rapidly. Dear learners, we are giving class in Facebook and YouTube. Try to always follow the class. And staying home, you try to practice this. And I hope always you are following the class attentively. And if you follow the class, your exam will be easy. Dear learners, the last day I gave you a class on Giant and transformation of sentence and completing sentence. Today I will give you, or I will try to introduce you about participle and use of participles and how you can use participle. So at first we will learn what is participle, then we will learn about the use of participle and how we can identify the participle and the activities of participle. Dear learners, I hope you will always follow my lesson attentively and then it will be easy for you to understand. Dear learners, on the board you can see that participle. At first you should know what is participle. Participle is that form of verb. A participle is that form of verb which is partly a verb and that form of the verb which is partly a verb and partly an adjective. Dear learners, so what is participles? We have learned already. The participle is that form of verb. Participle is that form of verb which is partly a verb and an adjective. So participle will partly a form of verb and it will totally work as an adjective. Sometimes it is called also participle is a double parts of piece. Double parts of piece. A verb and adjective combined. Dear learners, there are three kinds of participle. Participle is classified into three. Present participle, past participle, and perfect participle. Dear learners, you can see on the board there are three kinds of participle. Today I will try to introduce the form of participle. You can see here there are present participle, past participle, and perfect participle. The present participle, past participle, and perfect participle. So we are going to repeat the definitions of participle. The participle is that form of verb which is partly a verb and partly an adjective. And participle is classified into three: present participle, past participle, and perfect participle. Dear learners, it is easy to you. It will be easy to you if you try to follow me attentively. Dear learners, present participle means your ing with the present form of verb. Ing with the present form of verb is present participle. You see that verb plus ing with the present form of verb is present participle. Let's go to the past participle form. The past participle is always the past participle form of verb. Sorry, past participle form of verb is always past participle. And perfect participle means here having, then past participle form of verb. Past participle form of verbs. Dear learners, I hope it is easy to you. So present participle is ing with the present form of verb, and past participle is the past participle form of verb, and perfect participle means the having plus past participle form of verb. Dear learners, to make it clear to you, I am going to give you more example part by part. You try to follow me. And now I have already introduced you about perfect participle, present participle, perfect participle, and past participle. So I hope it is clear to you. Now I am going to make you understand again. Dear learners, now I will discuss about the use of present participle. The present participle is the form of verb. Means the present ing with the present form of verb. Don't touch. burning iron. Don't touch the burning iron. Here, burning is mean that ing with the present form of verb. Burn plus ing. And it's working as a verb and adjective. So don't touch the burning iron. Here, it is present participle. A rolling stone gather no moss. A rolling stone gathers no moss. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Here, rolling is participle. It means that roll plus ing. Rolling is working as an adjective. So I hope it is clear here. And I'm going to make you understand, giving you more example. I like the blooming flower. I like the blooming flower. Here, blooming is present participle. Dear learners, I hope it is clear to you. I am going to give you more example on past participle now. So now you can see in the board about the past participle form of verb. It will work as an past participle. The painted wall is very nice. Wall is very nice. Dear learners, you can see here the past participle form of verb is working as an adjective. It is called past participle. I don't like, or you can write here, I never like eaten food. Here you can see here eaten. Eaten is working as an adjective, and it is also the past participle form of verb. So it is past participle. Rice is eaten by me. Here, eaten is past participle in passive mode. It will also the past participle form. Dear learners, I hope it is clear to you. Now, we will try to discuss about the perfect participle. So, stay with me. Perfect participle means the combined of present participle, past participle, and present participle. Present participle and past participle, the combinations of present participle and past participle is called perfect participle. Dear learners, let's see here having. closed the door. I went away. I went outside. Dear learners, you can see here having closed the door. So it is present participle and this is past participle. So the combinations of present participle and past participle is called perfect participle. I am going to give you more example to make it clear here. Having taken my meal, I went to join there. Dear learners, in the board you can see here having taken. Having is the present participle and taken is past participle form. And both is a combination is called perfect participle. Dear learners, I hope all of you have understood it clearly and you will try to practice this always staying home. And it would be better for you if you always complete your lesson staying home. So today I want to conclude here. The next day I will try to discuss about the verbal noun and infinitive. So today I want to conclude here. Bye bye.